everybody, it's Rachel here. Today I'm taking you behind the scenes of Naturally Informed's Active Nutrition Conference with the people who make it happen. Today we're talking to Nathan Gray. Hi Nathan.
Hi Rachel, good to see you.
Now we've got Active Nutrition coming up on June 29th and 30th. What are you most excited about?
Oh, there's so much to look forward to with this event. And the first is where we might be heading. And it might sound quite a bold statement, I guess, but I'm never all that concerned with sort of looking at how we optimize current business and science in an established area. It's always quite fun to try and think where the new areas are, these new scientific discoveries and things that are going to be driving growth, say in 2 years, 5 years, 10 years time. We've seen a huge growth in the number of athletes, for example, turning vegan, or maybe going onto ketogenic diets and things like that. So actually digging into where the research sits in these sort of diets is always really fascinating. And the second one is drawing sort of attention to some of the issues around the historic data of in nutrition science in general, but especially in sports nutrition, where for example, in the science and the studies that were done, there was just not really that much diversity in the populations that were studied. So when you look at, I mean, even today, but especially if you go back 10 years, 20 years, 30 years ago, there was just no diversity in the people that were being studied. So it leaves you with a population that were almost exclusively male, predominantly white, usually sort of young adults of college age. And that leaves us now asking a lot of questions about how that actually applies to different demographics for women, for people of other races, youths, rapidly aging population, and you know how that's all going to start to sit together. And you know, all of these studies have informed practice for so many years, and actually starting to question that and discuss that is something that I think is hugely important for the industry, and something that I'm really excited for us to be doing.
We've covered so many different topics in Naturally Informed, ranging from microbiome to sustainability. Is there one tidbit of science that really stuck out to you that you just can't stop thinking about?
One aspect of the way science is developing, and we can see that applied to so many of these different areas, and that's I'm going to call it sort of the use of big data and things like AI, and the way that we do science now. The whole process of science is changing, and that's thanks to you know, the advent of all these really cool new technologies, and the price point that people are able to use them is come down rapidly in the last 10 or 15 years. And now so many studies can do them, and you can get huge data from so many people, and you can use AI and computer algorithms and things to look for really complex patterns in all of that data. Once you've got thousands of people's data with thousands of data points of all of their different blood metabolites, and that is such an exciting area of science, I think, and that can be applied to all of these different areas.
And who, in your opinion, should attend this event?
Oh, everybody. No, I think, you know, the beauty of the Naturally Informed events in general, and again, sports nutrition is a great example of this, is that everyone with an interest in this area, sort of from retail through brands, whether you're in R&D, whether you're in marketing, whether you're, you know, in any of those sort of different job function areas, but you're working day to day with these issues, from the supplier, from the retailer, from the brands, external academics at universities. We've had them all come and join us, and I in the past. And so realistically, if you've got skin in the game in sports and active nutrition, then yeah, get involved. It's free to attend them.
Thank you so much, Nathan, for spending some time with me, and we will see you on screen on June 29th and 30th.
Thank you so much, Rachel. It's been a pleasure.